just, because we're all about nothing but positive energy. We got nothing but positive vibes, weird vibes and positive vibes.
If you need a good workout playlist, we got you.
And
If
we
you
got
got the
everything you
wintry
need.
blues,
Uh,
we got you. More to
exactly.
come.
Don't be messing around. Let's lock in and don't be messing around. We're trying to get everywhere. Listen to the music, come and laugh at the pod, go and enjoy yourself. You know what I'm saying? Go to the gym with your crop top on, live it up.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Big things coming. Get ready, people.
I think so. Yeah, man. Yeah, that was a question I had to ask because it's like I always hear so many people complaining about the way people are dressed, women specifically at the gym, and it's like I can't really relate because most of the time there's not a lot of women at the gym at 4 in the morning, and if it is, they're like older ladies, so they're wearing like sweatsuits. So I never really like see any of this stuff. So I'm always curious when I hear it, and I wanted to hear like, oh, I wonder what women have to say about this. So I was like, I gotta figure that out. If this is just like one of those
Ask
weird
away.
like internet things, or is this an actual thing? Because sometimes with the internet, you'd be like, okay, is this like 20 people just complaining and I just keep seeing the same loop over and over again? Or is this an actual thing?
Hmm. Come here. We'll ask. We'll get you answers.
You know what I'm saying?
We got you.
Me personally, I just like to wear a big potato sack when I work out, with
Yeah.
a crop top underneath, just so I can keep it cool.
Real fancy. I
Yeah,
just
yeah.
wear a trash bag. I just tie it in the bag.
Or sometimes just don't go Winnie the Pooh style with the shirt on top and no bottom on the bottom. Don't do that at the gym. That'll
What's that
probably
movie
get you
Bradley
kicked
Cooper
out.
was in where he wore the trash bag? That's what I
Oh,
do.
Silver
That's it.
Linings Playbook.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. We're gonna have
Trash
my trash
bag.
bag.
Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Just
Don't
sweating
worry
in this
about what I'm
trash
doing, big
bag,
dog. Just keep it
living.
moving.
Now you're thinking. Because that's exact. If someone saw you in a trash bag, they would probably have a lot of questions. And that's the
Hmm.
perfect
That's right.
response. Don't worry about it, big dog. Just keep on going that way.
I love it.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
but we'll
I
definitely do
think
a
this
part
was
two.
yeah, for
It was
sure. I think this, oh,
slam fun. Where'd you
I
go?
think this
Where'd you go?
was this was an important kind of episode to do because this is Valentine's Day weekend, and I know a lot of people are gonna do your typical Valentine's Day episodes like love, relationships, sex, but it was like, well, what about self-love? And I think the gym is like one of those. It's one of the few places on the planet where I feel like it's all about yourself. You can be a weirdo with the gym and do all this, but it's just it's a place that exists just to make you as the individual feel really good about
Hmm.
yourself. It's like one
Yeah.
of the only places in the world that exists like that, where it's just kind of like this is all about me, and no one else can say anything about it, and it's making me feel good. So there's like it would be weird to have like an anti-gym take. Like, what are you doing going to the gym, you fucking loser? Like, I guess, there's no, it would be weird to have an anti-take for that. What are you working out, you fucking clown? What are you trying to get healthy? What are you trying to live longer? What are you doing? Like it would be weird to have an anti-take to it. So it's like one of the few places where it's just kind of like, oh yeah, anytime you tell people you go to the gym, they usually go, "Oh yeah, cool." No one, I
Good
never
for
seen anyone
you.
go like, I never seen anyone be like, "You?" Like, "Oh, wow." You don't look like the gym type. Like, no, I never seen like a negative take. Like, oh, okay, cool. And it's like
Yeah.
generally a pretty friendly place, I would say. Like,
Hmm.
I never went to there's some gyms that you could kind of tell that have a vibe to them when you walk in. And it's just kind of like, oh, especially where there's like the bros, where the gym bros are at. It can get a little
Hmm.
bit much. It just gets weird. And you're like, all right, dude. Where there's a little too much yelling and throwing things. There's a little too much like, all right. And it's like a lot of that's so unnecessary. And it's like
Yeah.
I'm a well, people can't really see me, but I'm a pretty big guy, so you're not gonna really impress me by lifting weights. So if you're like looking at me trying to impress me, it's not gonna really happen because it's like, I guess, and it's like I look over there and you're like lifting like 100 pounds and making all this noise. It's like, is that really necessary? Yeah, they sound like they're like dying over there. You just always want to ask them, "Are you okay? You okay over there, big dog? You're making way too much noise." But my
One of these
headphones are
days,
really
I'm gonna
loud.
show up to your gym when you're there. Four is way too early for me though, but I'm gonna show up. I'm gonna get like the little 5 pound dumbbells.
You make a lot of noise. They're gonna they're gonna kick you out for sure.
You're gonna
Just
be
let you.
there focused, and I'm gonna make sure you're gonna be like, first, you're doing that wrong, but two, way too much noise for five
You're making
pounds.
you're making a lot of noise over there. That's usually what I understand when people are making lots of noise. That's just a lot of noise. And it's never anything impressive. You know, well, I don't know. I don't want to sound like a jerk, but it's like it's never. I never like hear people making these crazy noises and look over and they're like lifting like hundreds of pounds with their hands. It's never that. It's always like something very like normal. And it's like, well, that's a normal weight. I feel like you don't have to make all this noise. It's just really intense for literally no reason. It's one of the
Mhm.
reasons why I started going to the gym at 4 in the morning because it's just kind of like there's guys they're just hey man, get off of the machine, man. You're on your phone and it's like and then you got people like sweating all over stuff and it's like, oh man,
Mhm.
I don't want to I don't want to clean your sweat. Why don't you clean that off yourself?
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm a big guy, so when I tell people that, they usually do what I say. But I can imagine like there's certain like guys, a guy my size and a girl like you, like, hey big dog, clean up. That's my Jenny impersonation. Hey big dog, you forgot to clean off that. Hey, get away from me. That's my impersonation of myself. It, that might be weird to do an impersonation of yourself, but you got to let it fly.
You do you. Keep it weird.
That's what I sound like in my mind, at least. Hey, get away from me. Maybe not. It's cool. It's cool either way.
It's close enough.
Life is life is cool. Yeah. I learned that by like listening to this pod. You never sound like you think you sound. In my mind, I think, oh yeah, man, my voice is like velvet, baby. And then I saw the first episode. I said, a little more nasally than I thought I sounded, but that's fine.
I sound more mousy than I thought I did. I have a very like
Mousy.
mousy, like
That
quiet voice.
that's right. That's the old you. That's not big money
It still
Jen.
comes out. It comes out.
Mousy. M-
I'm working on it because now I've listened to it on the daily. So yeah, I have to work on it.
You definitely don't want to sound mousy. I don't know if that's a compliment or an insult. It's somewhere in the middle, I think.
It
I don't know
depends.
if
Some people say it's very calming and nice. Others are like, it's very high pitched. I'm like, sorry.
eh,
I'm sorry. I don't know.
it could be. I guess it depends on who's saying it. Like, hey, you got a real nice mousy voice. Like, all right.
Yeah.
Every time I see you, I think of the movie Ratatouille.
Thank you so much.
Mousy. I don't think you have a mousy voice. I think you're good.
I appreciate that.
And if someone says some block their ass. If someone gets in the comments, hey, you kind of sound mousy.
Mousy
Block,
for
bitch.
sure.
You're blocked for sure. But make sure you call them a bitch first before you block them. You know,
Okay.
that's just parts of the
Noted.
pod. You get on the pod, you start talking crazy. Oh, I'm gonna call you a bitch and then block you for sure. Hey man, tit it up. All right, bitch. Block. God, sometimes I do love that element of the internet where you can just block someone and like I don't have to hear another word you say. Block. We're going off the rails again, but
Not a
I
down.
feel like that's a part of the pod, going off the rails. I have my
Yeah, for
cat
sure.
tail in here, Life gets a little weird, and you got to go off the rails.
You never know what's gonna happen. Life's weird, you gotta
Indeed.
roll with it, you know?
Exactly. You came in your fancy top today. I came in my.
Got my fancy
I
blue.
almost wore a bow tie today. I was feeling real fancy.
I was gonna wear an Evanescence hoodie,
Huh,
but I'm
there you
like,
go.
we're gonna keep it classy.
We're talking about working out here, people. You got to keep it as
Yeah,
smooth as possible.
right.
Well, when she comes back for part two, I'm gonna wear my trash bag, yeah,
There you
and
go.
my crop top. Like I'm ready.
The people would love to see that. Gotta give them
A
what they
trash bag. That would be pretty funny
want.
if I just wore a random
Crops.
trash bag the whole episode. Like, what is this?
Hmm.
Content.
Yeah.
Content. Love
Hmm.
it.
Fashion. That's what it
High
is.
fashion.
High
Yeah.
fashion.
And the garbage bag socks to match. You know what I'm saying? Coordinate.
Oh no.
Coordination. Oh, there it goes with feet again. Yeah, but, no
It
more feet
is.
talk. Or
Mm,
I don't know, garbage bag pants to match the garbage bag shirt. A full garbage bag outfit.
just lean into the feet, you know?
Yeah, man, you gotta
That's
live it
what you
up.
want. I mean, there's gonna be
Um,
some people that are like, I love how much he talks about feet on here. This is so
I don't know if
we
I
got
want
something
those
for everybody.
particular. I don't know if I want those particular fans. Like, you know what? I hate everything he says except when he talks about feet.
But
Like,
when
all
he
right,
talks about those feet,
yeah, he's really cooking. Like,
weird
that's
for
tough.
sure.
That's tough. I'm waiting for the first DM. So, how much do you really like feet? Is this just a bit you're doing, or is this a real thing? Like, oh, getting weird.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
If there's some sponsors out there that are feet related, I'm not opposed. We talked about all kind of stuff on this pod. We talked about like periods and everything. So if they want to sponsor us, I'm down with that. I can do the ad reading, you know what I'm saying?
Sure,
Like, hey man, if it's that
for
time of
sure.
the month and you need some help, bam, get these always with the wings on them. The wings, it gotta be the wings. You know,
On
I know.
that note, oh
Yeah,
my
you
gosh.
gotta
Yeah.
end it on something weird. So
Yeah.
bada bing,
Got it.
gotta be the wings. I'm trying to get this money so I can quit my job. So if Always wants to sponsor us, hey, I'm with it.
Got the brand and everything. Love it.
Hey
Look at
man,
you.
always with the wangs. I do have a teenage daughter, so I know what these are, and I have a mom and a sister I grew up with, so I'm not unaware. But it's like, yeah, yeah. I have a lot of aunts and cousins, so yeah, I know all about women stuff, women stuff.
Tune in for next episode where George teaches us all about it.
And I'll make
Could
sure
you
I
imagine?
mansplain it. Yeah, that would be something. Like that would be something. Like here, let me
Oh,
tell you about this here, and it'd be just to be like, all right. I can imagine your face. It would be a lot of.
mm,
Take it easy, big dog. New subject.
yikes. Well, on that note, very informative. Thank you for that. And yeah,
Bada bing for
always
the
if you want to
wings.
reach out,
I mean, you
let us know.
frozen. I was talking to myself for a second.
Yeah,
You
he
were frozen
froze.
for a second, yeah.
His
Oh,
connection is
wow.
trash.
I can see your signal thing. It says you got one bar, friend.
My signal?
Yeah, I can see your signal thing where it says your name. And anytime you drop down to like one bar, you like your face goes, and then I don't hear you for a while.
And
It
then I'm
gets
gone.
stuck. It gets stuck on really odd pauses most of the time where it's like your mouth is wide open and it's just kind of like, all right, all right.
Perfect.
That's
Love that.
that's a way to get the views up for sure. All the dental
Something.
lovers out there, like, nice teeth, nice fucking teeth.
love it. Well, great. Love that for me.
Hey, there you go.
Thank goodness
Nice,
for editing.
nice chompers that girl's got. I like to refer to teeth as chompers sometimes because I was
Yeah,
born in the
might as
80s.
well.
Were you born? No, you were born in the 80s, right? The end of the 80s or the
91.
early 90s? Damn.
91.
Eh, it happens. It's fine.
It happens. It did happen. It happened.
It, I wasn't there, but I'm pretty sure it happened.
It happened
It,
long, long
it
ago.
would be, listen, it would be weird if I was there. So, I was definitely not there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be weird. Like, it would be a lot of me complaining. This is taking a really long time. I complained a lot as a
I
small
was
child.
actually really fast, so
Hmm. That's some information about you that I didn't know. And I, don't- I don't know if I needed to know that. But congratulations to your mother. She did it real quick. Bada bing,
I
bada boom.
was a month early, and I think it was 45 minutes. Bada bing,
Yeah,
bada boom. I was ready to come out. I'm like,
right.
I'm done.
It's cold.
Let's
It's hot in here.
get the
Let me get
show on
out
the
of here.
road.
Yeah, I got things to do. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
it.
yeah. I was supposed to be an April baby. Oh,
Oh wow, yeah, you did get out of there early.
yeah.
I got, I got things to do. 35 years from now, I got a podcast to do.
Right,
You, you
exactly.
came out,
You gotta
you
get
came out
going.
as a talking baby.
Yeah.
It's fucking cold in here. No blanket.
They did. They had nothing for me because I was very unexpected.
Oh,
She
that's
wrapped
it.
me in a towel, brought me home, and
You
here I
were a
am.
complaining baby. Like, God, man. Yeesh. No blankets, no binky. What is this?
Nothing. It was such a
You
ripoff.
guys are
Don't
really
recommend.
unprepared. This is really trash.
Yeah.
Where's the party at? You gonna do something crazy? Get a
Absolutely
tattoo on your
not.
face? Hmm? Yeah.
Yeah, actually. Yeah. Not on the
You're
3rd,
gonna
but the 14th. Yeah.
you're gonna
Technically, it is on my hat.
get, get it done. Is
Yeah.
you're gonna get the tattoo for your birthday? Yeah.
On the 14th. Yeah.
Ah, very nice, very nice.
Mhm. Yeah.
Well, when you get it, you can definitely. I know none of this is going in, but we probably should have cut it off when we're talking about your mom giving birth to you. I don't know if
Yeah.
people.
We'll cut all this out. It'll be fine.
I don't think anyone wants to hear that. I'm sure if your
No.
mom heard it, she, what the fuck?
Why are we talking about this? Yeah.
That would be, that would be hilarious. Just like, what? What is this? I know you guys are talking about working out. Now you're talking about
Yeah.
giving birth? The
It happened.
conversation took a real turn there.
After the feet, it just off the rails.
Oh yeah, always, every single time for some reason.
Yeah.
But yeah,
That's right.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's gonna be cool. Maybe he can talk me into getting my first tattoo.
Yeah.
I always just change. I'm not opposed to tattoos. I'm just always changing my mind. I think I can never like figure out what I actually want. Or I'll be like, oh yeah, I should get
Just do
that.
it somewhere where you can hide it up and then,
'Cause I just don't. I guess one of my fears was to have a dickhead tattoo, where someone would see my tattoo and think, "What a dickhead with that tattoo!" Like, damn, this was really good. Or a tattoo that you got to explain, like, "Oh,
Mhm.
this was really fire," like 15 years ago. You know what I'm saying? You kids don't know about Wiz Khalifa, but man, Taylor Gang was a thing. What is this Taylor Gang? Sit down and let me tell you, youngster.
Youngster. Nice.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think that
Well,
went pretty well. I think
I
she
think it
seemed to
was,
have a
yeah.
good enough time that I think she would want to. I think that's the goal for any time we have a guest, that they have a good enough time that they want to come back. Where it's
Yeah.
like, who are these
So
two
far, we're two for
dickheads?
two. So that's really good.
Who are these two dickheads asking me questions? Like, yeah. You want to talk about something weird? We can. You want to talk more about crop tops? We can go into a crop top conversation.
Make it weird for sure. Cool. Well,
Oh, yeah.
let's recalibrate. So much editing. It'll be great.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you're gonna have to do some work on this one. Well, you work
It's
on that,
okay.
and then I will work on the workout playlist, and so they can both kind of come out at the same time tomorrow. Unfortunately, Always hasn't given that sponsor yet, so I got to keep working.
Not yet.
Bada bing with the wings.
Right.
You know, that's actually funny. I think I'm gonna have to do that. I'm gonna have to say that again. Maybe not on the next one about music, but maybe the next one. That would be weird to bring that up. Like, hey, you know what else is good with music? Always. And I get to use my radio voice. Bada bing for the wings. Oh, yeah. Sure, I'm here to make all the young ladies uncomfortable.
Oh gosh.
Like, why? Ew, ew.
I don't think you want
Ew.
that.
Nah.
I don't think
I'm
you want
just,
that. Yeah, we'll make it work.
yeah,
All
for
right,
sure.
well, listen, hop back into our ending.
All right. Crack on,
Get back
friend.
on the
Crack on.
rails.
That's right. All right, friendo. I'll
I don't
talk
know
to you
where we
later.
left off, but thank you for joining us with Life's Weird with Jen and George. Until next time, thanks for watching.
Yeah.
Later, George.
Later.